Hi, it's me again. It's Karen with 24 Hour Bookkeeper. Okay, so we obviously give all different types of information, but something about January is definitely worth noting and talking about. So January is that month that either you get really excited about because you can start all over for the year, or you get really stressed out because you're like, oh crap, I have to get everything done for last year. So what I'm gonna do today is just talk from the payroll side, because that's usually where it's heavy. If you have employees, there's a couple things you need to know about January, because it is month end, it is quarter end, and it's also year end. So what does that really mean for you? Well, from a payroll standpoint, you have, for W-2 employees, you have a couple reports that you need to for sure have completed. Your 940, which is your federal unemployment return, that is due here on January 31st. You also need to have your quarterly unemployment return. That's done every quarter, but that also falls at the same time. You also need your 941 return, which if you file annually would be a 944. That is also done and due here on January 31st. And then if you have any state withholding, things like that, that would be due. But the biggest thing at year end comes the W-2s and the 1099s. So if you have employees, which are W-2 employees paid through payroll, you have to submit their W-2s to the SBA by February 1st. It's actually January 31st, but that falls on a weekend, so I think they're giving you an extra day. So you not only have to have that printed and sent to employees, or at least give them access electronically, but it has to also be filed. So if something needs to be changed or you don't have all the information, you still need to take care of that. You can always amend it after, but just so you know, you for sure have to get that done. And then from a subcontractor standpoint, your 1099s. So they have to also be sent to those subs and vendors, as well as filed with the SBA. So what you need to do is make sure you have your W-9s. We do have a video on W-9s, so make sure to check that out. But basically you would get that form, put it in your QuickBooks file. It gives you their address, their tax ID number, and whether or not they're a corporation. So that's where you're gonna get the information to file these 1099s. So remember January, as much as we wanna be thinking about taxes and getting 2020 finished, that is also very important. But from a payroll standpoint, a sub, you have to meet those deadlines because they are not so nice about not, giving you fees. So hopefully this is a good reminder. Check out our blog where we have some specifics on those dates and where you can reference to get that information. If not, reach out. If we are able to help you on a monthly basis, this is something that we can help take care of for you. So hope this helps. January is almost there, but just remember that January 31 has a deadline for a lot of payroll related things. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Make sure to subscribe if you want more information and tips like this.